I tell people it's a chastity belt for a big woman.
Oh, Jesus. So this is
That's a singer over like a sewing machine.
How old is that?
Yeah, oh, it's probably the 1950s. Yeah, industrial. Yeah, that's the Meteorite collection in the safe.
Oh, you've got the train as well happening there.
That's the traction engine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the traction engine. Yeah, so Ericsson telephone, late 1800s. It's quite a nice piece. Look at that ugly fellow there.
Oh, not me.
No, on the phone.
Look, if it was ugly, my phone could have been cracked by now, but it's not.
Fair enough.
Oh, there we go. We're going to have a look at outside.
Yeah, sure. You're going to say hello to my cats. Yeah. And the cats are there. That's Missy. Hey, Missy, trouble bum.
Oh,
look. Yeah, that's the torpedo and the trap there. That's a man trap. That's for catching human beings.
Is it?
That's for catching convicts. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Yeah, you get yourself.
How do they? Come and have a look.
Yeah, you go and get yourself caught in there, then you're in trouble.
Are you seriously joking?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm serious. That's a man trap.
It opens like this.
That's right. Yeah, wham.
Did we see this in where we went? Hobart.
That's right, yeah, you'll see them there.
Yeah, we went there.
That's right.
To see all the.
Yeah, well, I got the man trap in the museum there that came from Port Arthur.
That's where we went to the cruise and then
I got
Yeah,
the Port Arthur man trap, the original one that came out of Port Arthur. This one I made myself.
Oh, yeah, have you got it in there? Can we see?
Yeah, you certainly can. Yeah,
but that's very interesting.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah, there it is there. That's the original one. I'm making 15 copies at the moment. Yeah, so that's Port Arthur. And then all of this stuff is Convict. It's all Convict related.
That is nasty, isn't it?
It's nasty. It's
I can't even think of, you know.
That's right, it's seriously nasty.
It's like a mouse trap. You know the mouse trap struggling to
we
come out.
you get very big mice here, 6 foot tall.
Yeah, see this.
Oh my God, we used to use this back home to harvest rice in our plantation.
Yeah.
There's so much to see.
Yeah. Oh, you should get your $5 worth here. And we've got the elephant key there. That's the elephant key.
Oh,
and the story that came with it. The bloke
hold it. I'm gonna take it.
He said, what you do, he said, you go behind the elephant, you lift its tail, and you stick it up its backside and turn it, and it unlocks the trunk.
I know living here they do not. Can I hold this? Can I hold this? Go take it from there.
While I've got that out, I'll take the opportunity to give the glass a wipe.
Which is a good, that way, maybe, we go that way because the, what you call it? Yeah. The which is it? I will put up, That is bloody heavy too.
It is.
Oh my God, we come back again from there, see? Interesting things.
That's Missy the cat.
Missy the cat?
Yeah, Missy the cat. You want food. You don't actually like Yes, and there's all, there's all manner of bits and pieces here.
You mind if I look in the gold safe again?
Yeah, sure. Have you finished with the meteorites, eh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
We'll close that one up.
Actually, you mind telling me what you told me before about the what's in the case, just on the camera?
The meteor, yeah. This is a collection of meteorites from all over the world. We've got the Canyon Diablo, the Barringer crater. That's the Arizona meteor crater meteorite, the little one in between the two big ones. The big one's from Namibia in Africa. That one's a Sakoti Island from Siberia that fell in 1947, and to date it's the finest nickel iron meteorite they've ever recovered. They've got 27 tonnes of it so far. We've got the Campo del Cielo from Argentina.
I think I have a chip of that.
Okay, and these slices here, that shows you what's inside the structure of a meteorite. And then we've got an important one from Egypt. We've got the Jebel Camel, that brown one there. That was the iron meteorite that they used to manufacture the iron dagger for King Tutankhamun of Egypt. That's an actual fragment of that particular meteorite. And then we've got the Brahin palisite from Russia and the Sechem palisite. We've got the gold. That thing there, that's a mortar gun made by the British in Australia to take to the Maori Wars in New Zealand. It fires cast iron exploding grenades. And when this arrived here, the guy I bought it off of myself took it over the road to the neighbour's property, put 6 ounces of black gunpowder in it. We blew the concrete ball half a kilometre. So it actually works. Now this is the gold safe. The nugget there, that's a 12-ounce gold nugget found in the Turon River back in the 1920s, and now it's the largest surviving gold nugget from the Turon Valley. The gold coins that don't have the settings around them, the sovereigns, I found those in the river after a flood. And it's about the only time that my ship came in and the wharfies weren't on strike. And yeah, there's all manner of bits and pieces here. Got my late mother's jewellery. The gold in the belt buckle there, I actually mined that out of the river. There's 3 1/4 ounces of 22 carat native gold in that. And then with what was left over, I put some silver in with it to make it 18 carat, and then had the ring made with one of my sovereigns put into it. So that's a nice little souvenir.
That's one of the sovereigns you found.
That's right, yeah, one of the sovereigns that I found, yeah. Cool. So there's still gold around, and some of it with the Queen's head on.
Is that a 8 real or?
Pardon?
Is that an 8 real?
Yeah, that's the coin that they struck the holy dollar out of here in Australia. They struck a piece out of the middle, a circular piece, and that was a 5 shilling piece, and then they had the rest of the coin for another denomination.
Oh, wow. And you were telling me earlier you were a locksmith, by the way?
That's my trade, locksmith.
Are you R.A. Wigglesworth?
That's me. You can see another one of my locks on the Painted Horse Cafe in Sofala opposite the pub. One of the big bronze ones is on a huge piece of anchor chain. Yeah, I lent the girls that. And it attracts a lot of attention.
Okay.
Yeah, but that, all that there, that represents my trade. That was the first lock that I built there, the big steel padlock.
Jeez, what do you use a lock like that for?
Yeah, a chastity belt for a large woman. So how long are you over here for?
Not quite sure.
Yeah.
I have a tourist visa that could keep me here for 3 months, but I doubt my money will last that
Oh,
long.
okay. All right. Start digging.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's really why I'm here.
Yeah, constant expectation followed by perpetual disappointment.
Yeah, it's fine.
But look, hey, you never know. You could be like me, just walk out and find a spot, and there it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd be
just-
happy with any
As I
sort
said,
of
the Gold Sovereigns there, that was the only
yeah.
time that the ship came in and the wharfies weren't on strike.
Yeah.
I said, oh yes, Lord, thank you. And next door, that represents our, our early convict history. The man trap at the back there was used to catch the convicts. They set it to underwater in the seawater canal at Port Arthur down in Tasmania.
Know if it ever caught anyone?
Probably did.
Yeah.
It caught a few sharks apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water's used to feed the sharks to encourage them to come up into the water canal, just as an extra deterrent for the convicts.
How long have you been collecting these kind of things?
Oh,
All your life?
55 years.
Yeah.
I'm older than you think I am. Yeah, we've got people who insist on playing with things.
What's your favorite piece?
Oh, look.
You got so
You
much.
know,
It's hard to
doesn't
say.
work.
Yeah.
They're all my favourite pieces, otherwise I wouldn't have them.
Is that a steam engine?
That's a steam engine. That was designed and built by a friend of mine and his apprentices back in 1983.
And it's like a tractor? Or?
It's a tractor, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
traction engine, yep. Thoroughly modern, all modern construction there, no rivets, all welding or nut and bolt, and it works very, very well.
Are you associated with the other museum up there that's closed, or is that?
No.
Well, so far this is the most interesting thing I've seen.
Yeah. Oh, all he's got's engines, that's it. And,
Yeah.
I don't know what he's stuffing about up there. He's never open.
Yeah. Missed
Now,
my
this
business.
this is what I call a fruit salad collection, but there's a piece of fruit here for everybody's taste. Now this is interesting here, this bronze statue. This is a statue of Serena Williams, the tennis player, by the famous American sculptor Seymour Bottom. Check the cartoon for provenance. I had a bloke in here and I told him that and he burst out laughing. He said, I'm a professional tennis coach. He said, I appreciate that. We've got here the death mask of our bushranger Ned Kelly. He was hung in 1888 there. He shot shot dead 3 police constables. And if you look underneath his chin, you can actually see the rope mark that cut into his neck.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Oh, your ear fell out.
Yeah.
What is that gadget?
It's a earpiece that connects to my phone.
Oh, is that this Bluetooth
Yeah,
thing? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm not up. I don't even have a mobile phone. I've got no mobile phone, no computer, no car.
Yeah.
I'm a very simple organism.
Well, you have a lot of stuff that I'd say might be better than those things.
What's the logo on the back of your shirt? Something professional treasure. Oh, okay. Historicals. Oh, good on you.
Yeah, I'm not actually associated with them, but it's a operation in New Hampshire. George Streeter, he sold me some metal detecting gear and sent me the shirt for free. He has a big in the metal detecting community. He has a big yearly hunt called the Bone Hunt.
Oh, okay.
And people from all around go to, basically out in New Hampshire, the east coast of the U.S. There's still some history in the ground.
Okay.
So,
good on you.
yeah.
Good on you.
Where I'm from, it's pretty modern history, so I don't find anything quite so old.
Yeah, it's just a collection of blacksmithing tools, and then in this case here, that's all coopering tools to make beer kegs,
Oh, okay.
casks, kegs, and that's the keg there.
Did you ever do any of that type of work?
No, a friend of mine does, the guy that is helping me make the mantraps. He makes wooden stone buckets, and he teaches people how to make them.
So you said you don't have a computer, you don't have an email address either, I
No, I've
guess.
got an email address.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a secretarial service in Bathurst.
Okay.
I check it once a fortnight when we go and do the shopping.
Well, when I post this video up, I bet you that'll drive you some people curious about your museum.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you a card.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen a collection quite like this.
No, I don't think you will either. I think what I've kind of done is fairly unique. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah. You can take that with you as a souvenir of the event.
Okay, thank you. I suppose I should probably get going soon before it gets too dark and find a campsite. I'm gonna go camp along the river and then try and, do some
You can camp in
detecting.
the camping ground just up the road here, about 3 miles.
Yeah,
Or you can go to Hill End and, try their camping ground.
I'll sign the
Yes, I know.
log too.
I use the pen, not the laser. I've got a laser there, which I demonstrate these glowing objects. These things, they glow in the dark. Like there's nothing happening there at the moment. I take
Are those naturally glowing or?
Yeah, I just put it in the light for a minute and that sparks it up. Yeah, I just sold a couple to the ladies that were in a while ago, and you've got a laser, you can do all sorts of silly things.
Is that natural?
Yeah, it's
or-
natural, yeah. It's a natural mineral called fluorite, it's phosphorescent.
Okay.
Yeah, they will glow automatically at night, you don't have to do anything to them, they just spark up.
Radioactive at all?
No, totally harmless, no radioactivity there. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed your look around.
Yeah, I have. Thanks for showing me
Yeah,
around.
no worries. We'll get back on the welder.
Oh, working on your mantraps?
Yeah, working on the mantraps, just making up some figure laps. That's a couple of frames there that I'm working on at the moment. Yeah, pretty nasty things. Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to buy a full-size working mantrap, how much would one?
3,500.
3,500.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work, I bet.
Oh, it takes me a week to get one done. That's from raw product to to finish thing there. It's a week's work. All the rivets are all handmade. They're all hot riveted in professionally. A friend of mine, he does the riveting for me, and he bends the cross arms.
And
Yeah, I've just got the jig out here and just doing these. I'm stuffing around like a horde of christening, trying to do. They've got bloody bug holes all over the place, so I've got to go and fix those up.
so who buys something like this? Museums?
Trap collectors.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, so trap collecting is quite big in Australia.
Okay.
A lot of trap collectors, and they will never ever get a genuine man trap. They just aren't available. And when they are, the best you can hope for is a repurposed American bear trap, and the last one sold for 29,000.
Wow.
And it was just a bog standard American bear trap. I mean, they used them, used them to catch people. Yeah. But these ones were made specifically as man traps. With the bear trap, it's got a big metal block here, and it's got what they call a keeper. It's a rectangular device you slide up to set the springs, and it's got a chain with a stake at the end just to stake it down. Well, man traps never had that. You didn't leave the keepers with them, otherwise they'd be able to get themselves out, and you didn't need to stake it down because the darn things weigh 40 odd kilos.
Jeez.
It takes sort of two blokes to handle them.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And enjoy your stay in Australia.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna look around your yard too, if that's all right, up in front.
Sure, yeah.
What's the story with that torpedo again?
Oh, that was a donation. It came off the Onslow, the submarine down in Sydney Harbour. It was one of our training torpedoes. The bloke bought it at auction and gave it to me.
Wow.
Yeah, so and there's the big man trap. That's the mega trap. That was the second one that I built. Yeah, I went a bit berserk on that. I made all the fancy pyramid-shaped rivets.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Yeah,
it looks
nice.
very
looks very, very medieval.
Yeah. Torture device.
Yeah, very medieval. And I've got my my landscaping and the ponds up here. I've got my time capsule and my own memorial plaque, so my bags are packed and I'm ready to go. I don't have to do anything. It's all there.
All right. Well, thanks again, sir.
Yeah, no worries. What's the time? We got to watch.
It's about 2:37.
2:37. Oh yeah, if you're quick, you can have a cappuccino down with the girls in the cafe opposite the pub there.
Oh, I just came from that direction. I'm gonna head to the camp.
Ah, right,
site.
fair enough.
Yeah.
No worries. All right then.
All right. Well, have a
Enjoy
good
your
day.
stay.
Yeah. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.